Welcome back to another edition of the Miles High Club. It's week 18, last week of the regular season. Your boys are about to get the number one seed after we beat the Chargers. I can't believe it. I'm super happy. But you're here for the picks. Let's get locked in. Let's do it. But first, we got to pay the bills. We got to pay the bills. Game Face Grooming. If you haven't gone to get you some, go. Get yourself some wipes. We have all types of male grooming products. Seriously, take care of yourself. And if you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe if you like all this content. Please watch the whole video to see the Denver Broncos review. But let's get into the first pick of the week. Saturday football for the division. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Carolina Panthers going into Tampa Bay. I am a big believer of Baker Mayfield. Nothing against the Panthers. I've had struggles with them all year. I said in the beginning of the year, I don't know why people believe in him. I was kind of wrong. Even though the person that's going to win this division is going to be 8-9 and get into the playoffs, I wouldn't want to go into their home stadiums to try to get a W there if I'm the 5 seed for the NFC. Just saying. So I really like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. They got their receivers back. They're starting to get more healthier. They were, the 6-game streak that they had, or it was no people were coming back, but they weren't really healthy. So now it's time to play. 4:30 tomorrow, Saturday. Can't wait to watch it. I got the Buccaneers getting the W here, though. Got the Bucks getting the W. And then we got the Seattle Seahawks going into the 49ers. Going into San Francisco. Brock Purdy looks like a freak right now. I mean, it's pretty impressive. He's playing very well. The Seattle's defense is something to, not to joke with, but is Sam Darnold. It's literally the same exact situation last year versus the Detroit Lions when he's on the Minnesota Vikings. For the division, or you go to the playoff, or you're going to be in the wild card. Will Sam Darnold show up? I think he does. I actually think he does show up, but I just think the San Francisco 49ers are going to be too much for them. Christian McCaffrey got cleared to play. The wide receivers are coming back for the 49ers. I like the way they play, and it's at their home field. So it's I got to take San Francisco here, and them having the number one seed, watch out. NFC, I'm just telling you, might be the team to beat. Watch out for San Francisco. And then we got the Cleveland Browns going into the Cincinnati. The Browns will Myles Garrett get the record? I don't know. I'm hoping he gets the record, but it's a debate, really. It's really a debate because everyone thought he was going to blow the record out of the water. And then Aaron Rodgers started to throw quick passes. He couldn't get to the quarterback last week. So I really got the Cleveland Browns losing to the Cincinnati Bengals, but I do think Myles Garrett gets the sack record. So Joe Burrow, you're going to be on there. Maybe you'll give it to him, maybe Brett Favre, he didn't fell down for Michael Strand. But I like Joe Burrow and the Bengals beating the Cleveland Browns, and it might get ugly, honestly. Not gonna lie to you. Shador's probably gonna have a decent game just because defense sucks for Cincinnati, but I got the Bengals getting the W here. We got the Saints going into Atlanta. This should be a fun game. Interdivision rivalry. All of these games are, and these are the bottom of the two. And if the Saints are playing well, Atlanta just played ridiculously well, and Captain Kirk Cousins has to play well to maybe get a contract next year, because I feel like he doesn't want to go out like this. So I got the Atlanta Falcons getting the W here. I just like the way their team has. There are too many skilled players not to be there, So I got the Falcons beating the Saints, and it should be a good game though. We got Green Bay going into Minnesota. This game should be interesting. I don't know who's going to be playing. I don't know if because the Green Bay Packers are in the playoffs already and there's already solidified. I don't know if they're going to be trying to really play and not make sure no one gets injured. But I do like the Packers here to beat the Minnesota Vikings. I just never believed in the Minnesota Vikings this year. Probably wish you had Sam Darnold, like I said at the beginning of the year. But I got the Packers beating the Minnesota Vikings. We got Dallas going into New York. If I'm Dallas, personally, I want to lose this game just because you get a better pick, blah, blah, blah. The Giants are playing that they lose and the Raiders win, they get the first pick. So should be interesting there. As long as the Raiders keep win against the Chiefs, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But I do have the Dallas Cowboys getting the W here against the Giants, and the Giants will remain either number 2 or number 1 overall pick, maybe number 3, depending on who wins and who loses, stuff like that. Blah blah blah. And then we got Tennessee Titans going into Jacksonville. Jacksonville's playing well. They're playing for the number 1 seed. The good thing is, if the Jacksonville Jaguars lose and the Broncos watch that game, personally, obviously we're going to keep playing because the Patriots right behind us, but if the Jaguars lose to the Titans, there's one less person going for the number 1 seed going into 425 games on Sunday, so I'm excited for that. So, but I don't think it's going to happen, so I got the Jacksonville Jaguars getting the W here against the Titans, and it should be a good game just because it's interdivision. Again, I think all these games are going to be good because it's within the division, and you never know it's any given Sunday on these days. So I got the Jacksonville Jaguars winning here against the Titans. And we got the Colts going into Houston. Philip Rivers, thanks for coming back, brother. I think I know what you did there. You reset your Hall of Fame stuff. Now in 5 years, you're going to be not with the likes of the people that are going out to this year. So you got another 5 years now. I don't even know I don't know what quarterback's retiring this year, but I don't think there's going to be anybody important enough that maybe Philip Rivers sneaks in. Maybe not first ballot, but he may be able to sneak in there a little bit easier just because, he put 5 more touchdowns on his record. He put, I think, close to 500-600 yards on his thing, and we did throw 4 interceptions, but whatever. But I do got the Houston Texans winning. Riley Leonard's has 0 chance against this Texas defense. It's going to get ugly pretty quickly. I'm sorry, Riley Leonard. Jonathan Taylor, have a good day, because why not? I'm probably going to bet on you. New York Jets going into Buffalo. Buffalo needs to play. I think they're going to get the 5th seed here if they win. Texans lose. The Buffalo Bills want the Texans to lose. Obviously, they want the who's in front of them. The Chargers to lose. The Chargers to lose because obviously we're going to play the Chargers. That's a W, easy W. But Buffalo needs Houston to lose to the Colts to get the 5th seed. So, and they're going to be probably going into whoever wins out of the Ravens and the Steelers, which Ravens and Steelers, sorry about you, but it's probably going to be you got next week is probably your last week no matter what, but whoever gets in, congratulations. But I got the Buffalo Bills beating the Jets here and them getting the 5th seed, so that should be fun to watch. Then we got the Detroit Lions going into Chicago. Chicago, I think if they win, they get the 2nd overall seed. Man, I don't believe in them, and I know that I should, even though Detroit is not playing well this year, but they're playing okay. I just there's no way Jahmyr Gibbs and them are not going to show up. Obviously Jahmyr Gibbs messed up my championship last week for football, for fantasy football, but whatever. He's going to have a good day this week. He beat the Chicago Bears, and the Chicago Bears are probably going to allow the Philadelphia Eagles or something like that get into the 2nd seed, which I don't know why the Philadelphia Eagles are not playing starters, but that's neither here nor there. But I got the Detroit Lions beating the Chicago Bears. Fun fact. And then we got Kansas City going into Las Vegas. This should be a fun one. Even though both of these teams right now, presently constructed, suck, I actually think the Raiders are going to win. And why do I think the Raiders are going to win? Because why not? They're at home. They're going to mess up their chances to get a better pick, help the Chiefs get a better one. It's it sucks, and that's obviously, as a Broncos fan, that's what always happens. Somehow the Chiefs always find a way to get something out of something. So I got the Las Vegas Raiders winning here, and I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to be playing next year, but he obviously did tear his ACL. He might miss the first month or so next year. Nick Wright thinks he's going to be playing week 1, but as here nor there. If he does play week 1, it's not going to be the same guy, and they might get a top 10 overall pick, which is just blasphemy for the Chiefs because they might be right back where they left off, in last year. But I got the Raiders winning here, and we got the Cardinals going into Los Angeles, the Rams. This should be a fun one. I'm excited for this game because I still believe in the Cardinals, even though they suck this year. I don't think they're going to win, but like I think they're a couple. Like next year, even though I had all this faith in the Cardinals going into this year, how well they're going to play, they're going to be top 2 in their division, blah blah blah. It's next year. I'm calling it right now. January 2nd, 2026. The Cardinals will be top 2 in their division next year. I'm calling it. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's that's what I think. So, but the Rams do win here. Then we got the Miami Dolphins going into New England. This game should be good. I'm hoping the Miami Dolphins show up for me and beat the Patriots, and our game just comes relaxed. And like, even though I think we're going to beat the Chargers, but neither here nor there. Really, just would like to not have the same record, just have one win more than everybody in the NFL. That's just me. So, San Francisco 49ers beat the Seahawks, and then if the Dolphins beat the Patriots, we beat the Chargers. We had the best record in the NFL overall, which is just amazing to me. Which is what we all thought. First, I put the ceiling at 13 wins this year. We're at 13 right now. So, just saying, I kind of hit the nail right on the head there. So, we got the Patriots still winning, unfortunately. So all that talk about having the best overall record, probably not gonna happen. So I got the Patriots getting W against the Dolphins. Then we got the Washington Commanders. Sorry, almost got canceled. Going into the Philadelphia. I want to pick you guys Commanders. I want to, but it's at home for the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles are not starting some of their players, which I don't understand that math at all. But I got the Washington Commanders losing to the Eagles just because of the at-home game. Even though the game should be fun to watch because I think it's gonna be closer because the teams probably are now level of like talent-wise with the injuries on the Commanders, the resting players on the Philadelphia Eagles. I do have the Eagles beating Commanders here, and then. The game of the week, really, I mean, other than the Broncos beating the Chargers, this is really the game of the week. Baltimore going into Pittsburgh. For me personally, I live in Baltimore, who has an in-law family that lives in Pittsburgh. It's, I mean, I'm pulling strings here. You know what I mean? Like, I got friends over here, friends over there, family over here. But, with all that being said, I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's hard. It's a tough one. It's a tough pill to swallow for the Ravens to not make the playoffs. But I think it's going to be good for you guys. And now Mike Tomlin gets 10 wins instead of 9 wins, which everybody beats him up for. And I don't know. There's something about the Ravens because they're going to be stupid again. Not going to give the ball to Derrick Henry when the game matters. You know, Nick Wright will tell you, Derrick Henry has the most rushing yards, most rushing carries, all that since he became a Baltimore Raven. But it's not about that. It's about give him the ball when it matters. Like that's what we're trying to say. Like, yes, he gets the ball a lot, but when for some reason when it matters, it makes like, oh yeah, we're not going to give the ball to Derrick Henry. So I think same thing's going to happen here. Pittsburgh Steelers get the W, sweep the Ravens. Sorry about you, Baltimore Ravens fans. I work with a lot of you. Love you guys, but you get the L there. And then the LA Chargers going into Denver. Come to see your boys for the number 1 seed. It's going to be like last year. We beat the Chiefs 38-0 when the rest of their starters. Our defense is just too good for a backup quarterback to play well against. Like, I mean, obviously last week we were practicing last week. Like, we knew we were going to beat the Chiefs. They had no shot against us. Sorry, Travis Kelce, for ending your last career game at Arrowhead. You know, they ended roughly, but I mean, I don't believe in you guys. So I got the Broncos winning, and it's not going to be close. I mean, put us by winning by 21 probably. You know, 21-0. Pass the sticks, my boy. So that's the Miles High Club. Go to Game Face Grooming. Please like and subscribe if you watch this whole way because you liked it a little bit, I guess. Miller Latte. Love you guys. Have a good one.